Make love together. We got a perfect love together. Always treasure.
Love. A lot of you cats get very disappointed when you learn about, how love disappears in this shit game. You might be rolling with a cat, you know what I'm saying? Y'all all been down for each other and everything, start getting lovely for one cat, and then he forget all about you. He leave you out there, you know what I'm saying? You might have been his best friend. You might understand the hustle and say, let me fall back. I know my man gonna take care of me. I know when it's time, when he pops, I'm gonna pop with him. You know what I'm saying? Let me fall back. Then all of a sudden you realize that this cat ain't never coming back. He ain't never gonna come back for you. He don't got no more love for you. He not even taking your calls. He not keeping in touch with you. You know what I'm saying? When y'all were the two cats running the streets together, y'all had a perfect love together. You know what I'm saying? But now that you're apart, that's when you take heart to all the bad shit that's about to go down. So I wanted to speak on this shit because I was reading about it and some other stuff, on another cat's blog, and it kind of, I really think this is part of the game, homie. And I remember my response on the blog was much more of making you understand that, you know what I'm saying, that this is the game, homie. When we all on the bottom trying to hustle together, nobody really anticipates that you gonna be the dude who blow up. That shit is like 1 in a billion in the hood, right? So if y'all rapping, if y'all collaborating, if y'all starting a business, and y'all all sitting around, you know what I'm saying, chopping it up, throwing ideas, backing each other, that's cool, homie. But you gotta understand, like I put out in the game before, there's only a such thing as a rich man, not a rich group, not a rich gang, homie. It's one rich man, or two at best. But it ain't a whole bunch of people. So the nature of this chip game will always separate you. Now, motherfuckers catch feelings from this kind of shit because cats really believe, you know what I'm saying, on the way up from bottom up, that cats were really helping you. They were really your right-hand man. You know what I'm saying? They think they should be rewarded for that. And the reward usually is in some kind of monetary, some kind of hookup, some kind of shit where, I'm going to, hook up this cat when I get put on. I'm going to do what I need to do to get this cat in the right spot when I get put on. But most of the time, motherfuckers don't come back, homie. I said this in the previous podcast, homie. The chips make a weaker man, you know what I'm saying, make him weak. Or the hustle makes him weak. He won't keep his promises. The strong dude, when the hustle comes, makes him strong. So in the same scenario as me reaching back when I was blowing up, when the company was taking off, I went back and paid all my debts. And I ain't talking about no credit card debts. I'm talking about for motherfuckers who really put me up on shit, who really fooled me to it, who really took me to where the chips were. You know what I mean? And I gave a generous sum of money to these cats because I knew that I need to, that's just a man in me though. You see what I'm saying? That's the dude I am that come back and say, let me give thanks to the dude who really helped me out. Now, cats wanted to run with me, and I told them, you can't run with me, but I'm going to make sure that the run we had, I do compensate you for the hustle. But that's just me again. See, in this game, homie, when you got love between cats, homie, told you it ain't no love in this money. And any motherfucker building this money relationship on love is doomed to get hurt. Doomed, you know what I mean, prone to waking up one day making diss records. Prone to one day getting on YouTube saying, I'm gonna shoot the motherfucker if he come through. Prone to say one day, I know your mama, and you know what I'm saying, and you not this time. Prone to sound like a bitch. Prone to sound insensitive to this shit. Everybody in this chip game know that there's a couple of motherfuckers that got fucked over on the way to this dude doing his thing. I got dudes who probably say that to me even though I came back and compensated them for the hustle. When I say compensate, homie, we ain't talking about $2 or $3 grand. I'm talking about 17, 20 on them. You understand what I'm saying? I wanted to make sure it was a payday, not a one of them days where, oh man, we good. Nah, I wanted to make sure they had more than you know what I'm saying, than they gave to me. Because I wanted to show them the amount of thank you I had in me, thankfulness for putting me on this road. Now, it ain't like I was handing out 20 G's all over the motherfucking place, homie. I don't think I was dropping hundreds on motherfuckers. It was only like 1 or 2 dudes. And those 2 dudes got compensated for putting me on to this certain angle, showing me what's up. But in this game, homie, see, I knew how to draw the line. I already knew how to make the rules. So even when I talk to these cats, I say, hey man, don't come back saying that I owe you. Here go the money, homie. If believe me, when we were all chopping it up, and we were over here eating hot dogs, you know what I'm saying, or barely making it and shit, top ramen in this game, don't think that the idea you gave me was 20 grand. That's me giving you the money to come up. I'm gonna give you the money to come up. You gave me the angle to come up. I'm gonna make sure I give you the money to come up. So most of this shit, you see it in rappers, homie. You see it in music, because this music game creates these lanes, homie. It creates, I told you that shit's the devil's work, man. It creates these divisions amongst your homies, amongst your partners that you rolling with. Because you start to think, I'm making all this money, and then other dudes want to come in, all the devils come into your shit, trying to tell you how good you are, and that you don't need to have these dead weight, and you don't have these money, and you need to grow up, and you need to stop hanging around thugs, and you need, you know, all this shit that come up in that music game. I'm not part of it, but I have plenty of homies that are. So, you know what I'm saying? I keep in touch with them primarily because I never asked them for nothing. That's why I still keep in touch with them to this day, or they keep in touch with me. But the thing is, I want you to know, love has no place in this shit. See, I gotta get back to Hustle 101. Let me say Hustle 1, not 101, that's 101. Let's get back to 1. There is no love. There's no love. The love you see right now is a mutual cat coming together to come up together. All groups break apart. All groups, Wu-Tang Clan, break apart. Everybody break apart. Because when the chips come in this game, homie, there is no more love. There's just hustle, there's chips. I'm going for mine. You ain't producing. I'm hot, you not. We got to get going. You know what I'm saying? I told you in this chip game, homie, it will lessen the herd. It will get rid of motherfuckers, man. If you ain't smart, it will get rid of the ignorant. If you ain't tough, it will get rid of the weak. If you ain't a hustler, it'll get rid of the sucker. If you a simp, you gone. You know what I'm saying? It's just taking, it's whittling away all the fake, all the weaknesses of your body. And it's only going to be 1 or 2 cats left standing. You understand what I'm saying? So you have to think about this chip game differently. If I was in this chip game right now, if I had my mind right now, but I was on the grind 20 years ago, 10 years ago, whatever, right? I would probably be saying, this motherfucker gonna make it. This motherfucker gonna make it. How can I be manager? I would switch my angles on a motherfucker now because I'm smart. I know I ain't never gonna be as talented as this dude. Let me be what LeBron James homies are. LeBron James got 2 homies. They ain't gonna be a basketball player like him. So let me help him with his empire. Let him know he trusts me. So let me help him with the empire. Because he want to give me some money. He want to roll with his homies. It's all lonely by yourself, right? Being up in this game with all kind of motherfuckers coming at you to take your change. But you need cats around you who you trust. So you got that one end, homie, is saying, hey, motherfuckers, trust me. Let me grow up, be a man, and become a help to this dude. If I'm rolling with LeBron during his prime, young age, 17, and he my homie, and I'm sitting there like, hey, yo, if I had my mind right now, I'd be like, hey, man, you gonna get some Nike contracts and shit. Hey, man, let me help you with that. I ain't gonna never be a basketball player, homie. You know, I ain't gonna never be that dude, but I can help you with this. I can help you with that. Let me, you know what I'm saying? Let me become a value to you. Because motherfuckers who making money, homie, they wish that the dudes they left behind could come with them. They need you to learn how to make money, motherfucker. They need you to be part of the empire. And they will bless you with the chips and the lifestyle because they rather roll with the dudes who got their back than the dudes who came here to take their stack. You understand what I'm saying? This is the chip game we in. Motherfuckers rather roll with their homies at all times. But you gotta learn how to be an addition. So when I say there's no love here, homie, stop looking for it. Stop being disappointed. Stop being sensitive to this shit. You know what I'm saying? Because it ain't none. All the screaming, talking, all the motherfuckers on the sideline saying that's fucked up. Yeah, I mean, goddamn, man. You just making the motherfucker who left look like a living legend. See, you gotta understand the game. See, when you on the bottom, you looking up. When you on the top, you looking down. Now, on the bottom looking up, all y'all motherfuckers ain't got no money, so y'all saying that's fucked up. That's fucked up. He didn't take care of his mans now. And then on the top down, you know what the motherfuckers looking at? And all them motherfuckers are weak, small-minded, ain't about to do shit motherfuckers. You should have thinned the herd on them bitches a long time ago, homie. You the survival of the fittest. You see, at the same angle, homie, I can look down on the motherfucker and say, damn, man, you ain't gonna do nothing but cause me problems. As you get older, you're gonna find this out. More and more motherfuckers can't control their liquor. They don't know how to be around certain situations. We growing and glowing on the motherfucker. We going places on these motherfuckers. And these cats still stuck with a Compton mentality. I can't be bringing these motherfuckers with them if they not gonna grow. So when you understand this shit at a basic level, young homie, and when I mean at a base level, you gotta know it ain't no love in this game. Especially among cats scrapping at the bottom. You see, y'all been watching a lot of that Scarface shit. Y'all been like watching them movies where motherfuckers who were loyal to them bring them. But that's an adult game. That's when motherfuckers coming to shoot. You need shooters too. Homie, if your homie's a shooter, you need shooters. But since we not in the dope game and we not trying to build a King Coca empire, this shit, we building regular old entertainment shit, regular old business shit. We don't need to be strapped all the goddamn time to make chips. We ain't entertainment. We ain't doing all that shit. You know what I'm saying? You gotta learn to become a value add. I commend LeBron James homies. The two dudes I always see with him, right? Them motherfuckers must have went to school. I mean, they did what they needed to do to be an addition to him. So he don't have to worry about it. He know these two homies that been with him for a while got his back. He don't have to think about that shit, right? I mean, them two dudes knew what to do. I have a plan. We're going to approach Nike like this. I'm going to go to school and get a management degree. I'm going to do whatever I got to do to be your right-hand man in this game. And yeah, one day you might need somebody bigger, but you're going to always trust me, so I'm going to always be around. See, let me give you a good understanding of this shit when it comes to chips. I have family. Brothers, sisters, aunts, uncles, nieces, cousins, all that shit, right? When I started my business, right, I was doing this shit by myself. As the empire gets bigger, I think about how to bring them in because I trust them. You see, I want my family around me. It's no different than the mafia, homie. I want my family around me. I want my peoples around me. I want the motherfuckers who they can trip on me, but we ain't going nowhere. They got real love for me, not that fake love. So I need, even in my own family, I need people who are strong, who are smart. You know, you do accounting, you do marketing, you do operations, you do this, you do that. You know what I'm saying? Sure, we might bring in bigger motherfuckers someday, but they never gonna be on the chairman of the board of the Freeman Company. Just like Henry Ford has 4 people on the chair. They're keeping the family in there. These motherfuckers here for money. We building an empire. Don't let the motherfuckers who are about this empire shit, or who ain't about the empire shit, talk money to us. Keep them at a distance. Let them do their job. Because it ain't no love here, homie. And then when you at the bottom, homie, I know everybody is every man for themselves. And then y'all think, but we gonna roll together. CMB, that's all we got. You know what I'm saying? We gonna keep doing blah, 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 blah. And then you find out as the chips, keep watching your fictional drug-related stories, homie. They tell you the truth in that shit. Motherfuckers start separating. The game is such that the money and the talented dude get elevated. The dude who's not as talented doesn't get elevated. Right now, there's plenty of rappers you listen to, homie, and they have some groups, probably groups of their friends when they first started, and you know them motherfuckers awful when compared to the main dude, but you keep seeing them drag that motherfucker along. That's his loyalty to his homie. He got love for him, and his homie keep trying to be a rapper, but he ain't gonna be a good one. You know what I'm saying? So he bring him along. But in this business that we talking about, see, because we come up from the bottom, so we keep relating this shit to some mafia angles to these chips. We keep relating it to some gang-related shit to these chips. Like, hey man, remember when the motherfucker was trying to come and kill you, homie, and I broke that shit up and I bust back on him? Remember that shit? Like, yeah, I remember that shit. Thank God we ain't in that shit. But does that mean you owe me your life? No, it don't, man. Is that the devil talking? Did I sell your soul? Did I sell my soul to your ass? See, a lot of motherfuckers gonna get mad at this shit, at this angle, at this podcast, homie, because they know deep in their heart they've been hurt by the motherfucker who did not keep his promises when y'all had nothing, when y'all were struggling. And you're saying, Freeman, though, you know what I mean? I can understand. I see what you're saying, though, but don't you think it's, hey, man, you know what's fucked up, homie? A goddamn kid getting shot in the head, dying. You know what I'm saying? A bum fucking dying from cirrhosis, you know, or the liver or something. All that shit's fucked up. This ain't as fucked up as fucked up when you coming from the bottom. But it is fucked up because motherfuckers want to get out. Your desperation for wanting to get out of this situation you in makes you think, this motherfucker got a golden ticket. He didn't come back and break bread with us. He just left us here. That motherfucker's sellout. He moved way out. He moved with the white folks. He act like he don't see me. He act like he the king of the city. When I come to that motherfucker, he don't show me. I ain't gonna show that motherfucker no love. So now, guess what you look like? You look like a bitter old man. Because when you were young in this game, he was making moves you did too. You know what I'm saying? One of my favorite lines, man, is a Tupac song a long time. I think it was All Eyes on Me, where the motherfucker said, "Let's get rich and we'll kick it." I mean, I always think about, like, hey man, he telling you, get your money up and we'll be in the same place. If you don't get your money up, we can't be in the same place. You know what I'm saying? I can't be a man, and you gotta understand this as a motherfucking man, homie. I can't be lacing my homies with clothes and shit and all kind of shit, making them live good. That's what motherfuckers do for women, not for dudes. You know what I'm saying? My man's been there. You better be a producer. You better come up with another angle to these chips, homie. You better be an addition. If your buddy is a producer, you need to be the engineer. You need to go to fucking music school to be an engineer so you can come back and clean that shit up. You know what I'm saying? You know, and most albums there's always a dude who makes the beat, and then there's a dude who's seen to clear it up, make sure the hi-hat is high, make sure the bass is throbbing. You know what I mean? You better learn that shit. You better learn to be a compliment to the dude who gonna make it. See, what happens is most of y'all think y'all the dudes who gonna make it. That should become evident and relevant as soon as you step out on the stage, homie. I'm considering myself to be a decent looking dude, but I got some homies that look like Shamar Moore or something. And when they step out, you know what I'm saying? The women flock to them. Am I gonna get angry and say, look at me, look at me? I'm gonna put on a t-shirt and say, look at me. Hell no. I know that this dude pulling 10. Shit, I'll pull 2. He needs somebody to roll with. He needs somebody who got his back. See, you think I'm taking a second place to this cat. Nah, I'm not. I'm my own man. He his own man. He was blessed with his gifts and I'm blessed with mine. But I ain't gonna let the fact that this dude is appealing to a wider range of women fuck with me. Hell no, man. I'm gonna pull my same 2, maybe 3, maybe 4. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna differentiate myself. You know what I'm saying? This is Daniel Freeman. This is my homie. You know what I'm saying? You like this or you can get with that. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, I don't get that hate. Cause I'm gonna be my own man. See, the love you thought you lost when this motherfucker made it is the love that you have, the lack of love for yourself. You lack the feeling that you can bring something to the table. You need this motherfucker. As a man, you're saying this shit to yourself out loud. I need this dude to put me on. I need this dude to break me in. I need this dude to honor his promises and bring me along and introduce me to the right people. I need him to escort me to these chips. And it ain't no escort, homie. I mean, you gotta get this shit through your brain, man. You gotta understand that this is the fucking road. This is the procedure. This is how this shit works. This is what it is. And what it is, homie, is it's still every man for himself. Y'all pooled y'all resources together, and one man got out. Now you turn around and say, I'm still in the hole. Why you didn't throw down the rope? Because it ain't that kind of situation, man. It really ain't the situation where we throw ropes and leave y'all motherfuckers to die. It's really saying, I made it. That's fucked up he never came back, but we know what it takes to make it now. You see what I'm saying? And when I make it, I ain't gonna be like that. See, let me give you a good example, homie. Everybody, a lot of young brothers like myself, you don't have your dad around. So when you have a son, you're gonna be a good father. The other dude, you say, my dad fucked up. He just left us for dead. But now that I got a son, I'm gonna make sure I'm a good dad. That's what you gotta do. When your dad leaves, the motherfucker you relying on to pull you up when he leaves, when you survive this shit, make sure you ain't that weak kind of motherfucker. Make sure you were strong. So when I gave money back to the dudes who helped me, who laced me, who showed me, that's because I've been in situations where you put motherfuckers on to something and they don't come back and they don't show you what they doing and they act like you never was there. I get it. So when I knew I was strong enough, dude, that, hey man, first motherfucker up, second motherfucker out. You know what I'm saying? So he got up, I got out. I can't be the same. I might not be as big as that dude is in that area, but I'm gonna be big in my own right. Because I love myself. And I think I'm that kind of dude. You see what I'm saying? So when my turn came to help other cats out, you damn right I put 2 G's in the motherfucker's hand so we can make a movie back in my own neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give motherfuckers a shot. Now I ain't gonna give everybody a shot, But I'm gonna give motherfuckers a shot because they looking for me. They look, hey, Freeman, do the boo boo boo. You damn right. Freeman, can you co-sign this? You damn right. Freeman, can you damn right. Freeman, can you look out for my nephew? I think he wanna go to so-and-so. I come back to the barbershop and I tell motherfuckers here, man, if you motherfuckers need to go ahead and get into college here, this is how we gonna do it. I'm gonna show them how to do it. Because I'm the dude who used to want motherfuckers to do it for me. They never did it for me. But I'm a man now. And the love I got is the love of myself. And never depending on anyone else. My daddy dead. He gone. I gotta do for myself. It ain't no love in a loveless environment with these chips, homie. Get that through your head so you can stop being mad. If you were that dude, then it was 2 dudes coming out your hood, homie. It's 2 dudes coming out of my spot, homie. That dude and me. Are y'all cool now? We cool now, but I still think it's fucked up, but I got my chip. He was the first one up, I was the second one out. Next time, partner.